This is Taking Stock on Bloomberg. I'm Pimm Fox. My next guest's company touts itself as a Facebook for businesses. So far, investors like it. The stock is up close to 90% this year. We're joined now by Kevin Costello. He is the president of the online commerce firm Ariba. Kevin, good to have you with us on Bloomberg.
Pimm. It's great to be here.
Now, for people that maybe don't know about Ariba, because it has changed over its life, explain a little bit about what's happening with Ariba and how companies are coming to you to help them maximize their supply chain, their sales chain. They all want to do things more efficiently, more effectively, and they don't want to spend a lot of money.
Exactly right, Pimm. And if you think about Ariba, what you should think of us as is the world's largest business-to-business trading community. We've got a combination of software as a service applications and a large business-to-business network having over 300,000 participants and 165 billion dollars of transactions annually. It helps companies manage their spend. It helps companies increase their revenues at a lower cost of customer acquisition, and it helps companies also manage their working capital.
Well, it seems as though this grew out of the whole B2B auction sites. Remember, where you would have sort of distinct places online where companies could transact business with other companies, check out information, get details as to, spending patterns and so on. What has changed right now in terms of the customer demand? They want more specific solutions?
Well, I think what you were referring to back about 10 years ago was really a bunch of conversations and talk about how good it could be. And it was just that, frankly, Pimm. It was talk. And I think what we're seeing today is the reality. And if you want to encapsulate it, think about how easy it is for you as a consumer to go out and buy something online. You want to buy a television set. You'll go to Amazon.com. You'll be able to identify the different televisions that are out there. You'll be able to get seller ratings and understand what other buyers think about the product. You'll be able to buy the product, pay for it, and arrange for delivery all online. Think about what happens in the business world. It's nowhere near that simple. That entire process might take, 4, 5, or 6 months. So
you have to generate a purchase order. You've got to check with accounting to make sure that the SKUs match what has already been approved by the company.
You have to be able to find suppliers out there to deliver your product and service. And so what we've really done is we've taken all of the benefits of the consumer world and placed them into the business environment. So if you will, we've consumerized business commerce out there right now. So that process of finding suppliers, for example, that might take 3 or 4 months to find specific suppliers, you can do that in a matter of hours on the Ariba Commerce Cloud with over 300,000 pre-enabled suppliers.
Now, I'm glad you mentioned the word cloud, because that is one of the other big changes over the last 10 years, is that these are transactions, these are engagements that happen somewhere out on the internet. You don't actually have to host them yourself as a company.
Exactly. It's all 100% cloud-based solutions, which means they're much faster to get online and to enable yourself with the technology. You don't have all of the headache of managing the technology, and you get rapid upgrades that happen overnight when you're sleeping, versus the trials and tribulations of having a behind-the-firewall heavy solution that's out there right now. So a great benefit on cloud computing for sure.
Are the companies that are able to take the most advantage of what you offer, are they moving to a more decentralized model of purchasing, more decentralized model of acquiring sales?
Well, it really provides equal benefit to whether you're centralized or decentralized. I think the benefit really happens is it's a much more efficient and effective, easy-to-use environment. So if I want to buy something right now, I can click online through the Ariba Commerce Cloud and buy it in a matter of minutes or hours or a day, having all the same approvals that you just described.
What would be one example of a company that's using Ariba and how they do it?
Diebold, I don't know if you're familiar with Diebold, a large ATM and security company. Diebold has used the Ariba Commerce Cloud over the past 2 years to drive $100 million of costs out of their business. Another example from a sell side might be a company called MarkMaster. It's a small business. MarkMaster, through sales in the Ariba Commerce Cloud, has seen their revenues increase 20% annually year over year through the cloud.
All right. Well, the cloud seems to be at least raining on a lot of these companies doing some good work. Thank you very much, Kevin Costello, coming to us as the president of Ariba. Thanks for sharing your thoughts with us.